Why do words change their meaning? Have you ever wondered why the words we use today often mean something different than they did in the past? This fascinating topic is known as semantic change. Language is always shifting, reflecting changes in culture, society, technology, and human experiences. Words evolve over time, and their meanings can shift, expand, narrow, or even transform completely. At the core of this process is etymology, which is the study of a word's history and origin. For example, the English word change comes from the Old French word changer, which traces back to the late Latin word cambire, meaning to barter or exchange. This Latin root connects to a Proto-Indo-European root that means to bend or turn. Over time, the concept of change evolved from the physical act of turning to the more abstract idea of alteration. There are several ways that semantic change occurs. One way is broadening, where a word's meaning becomes more general. Take the word journey, which once referred specifically to a day's travel or a day's work. Now it can mean any kind of travel, regardless of how long it takes. Another way is narrowing, where a word's meaning becomes more specific. For instance, meat in Old English referred to any kind of food, but today it specifically means animal flesh. Words can also undergo a shift, where their meanings change completely. The word nice originally meant foolish or silly in Middle English but has transformed to mean pleasant or agreeable in modern usage. Additionally, words can experience amelioration or pejoration, meaning they gain more positive or negative connotations. For example, silly once meant happy or blessed, but now it commonly refers to being foolish. These changes happen because people use words in new ways to describe new experiences or social attitudes. As society evolves, so does language. Words adapt to fit the needs of communication, often influenced by cultural changes or contact with other languages. Understanding the origins and shifts in word meanings helps us appreciate how adaptable language is. For example, the word harvest once referred not just to gathering crops but to the entire autumn season, showing how meanings can narrow over time. When learning or using words, recognizing that meanings can shift helps avoid confusion and enriches understanding. For a channel focused on word definitions, origins, and usage, tracing a word's etymology and its semantic changes provides viewers with a fuller picture of how language evolves through history. Take the word change as an example. It originally meant to barter goods but now signifies making something different or becoming different, illustrating how its meaning has broadened over centuries.